Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about how to charge for restoration and not only charging but justifying what you're charging, and that's going to be a lot easier if you break it down. And one of the ways you break it down is to itemize everything and charge per the actual area that's damaged. So for example, I have a door that has 12 hours here. That I imagine is 12 hours. It could be 20 hours to someone, and it may even be 20 hours. I don't know. That's what I'm ballparking it at. The cow, I'm saying it's 15 hours. That one may be 20. This is just an example, guys. We have the window channels. This is all rusted out. It may, to the average person, you don't see any holes, but as you sand that down and remove the rust, the metal may start thinning out and holes may be created. So all of these are factors when quoting out a job. You also have pins, clips. You're going to have to, all of these clips, you're going to have to put them in you. There's a weldable pin that the clips clip into that can be damaged. You may have to weld those clips in with a special tool. Continuing into the car, I have the floor pans. I'm having the floor pans now. If the floor pan is damaged, there's parts that connect to the floor pan, like the floor seat. On the passenger side, I cut out the rod, and that's gonna be extra hours. So I can't get to the priming and painting side, or this window pillar or door pillar is rusted. There's some surface rust there, so I'm gonna have to get all of that, and all of this just backs you up from getting to the finish line. On the roof, I have on the side of the roof, and the roof rails are rusted, so this is gonna have to be replaced. I went ahead and put like 10 hours and 15 hours to repair and chop off the damaged section out the damaged area, and it comes all the way into the side. So this may be accurate to other people. It may be 20 hours. You have quarter panel damage. So all throughout the car, I keep adding hours and hours and hours, and that's a lot more justifiable than to come up with a round number and just call your customer and say, hey, you owe me an extra $10,000 to $20,000. And it lets them decide what they want to do. The window channel on the back is also damaged. We have holes. Then we have the floor, then we have quarters, and all of this stuff starts adding up. And it's important to do that because you may be once you come up with an hour of the repair, you actually can come up with a determined date or time that you want to spend on the vehicle. I'm going to be talking about improper fitting parts for classic cars. What I'm holding right now is a Chinese replica or replacement patch panel for the driver's side door. One of the things that I noticed immediately after comparing it to the part that I was cutting off is that the lip is backwards. It's supposed to be facing up versus down. So this is going to be a challenge because when the part is patched, you're going to have one lip going up, one going down. Aside from that, this section is raised compared to this section. So now I'm going to have to do some hammering, stretching. I'm going to have to do something to compensate for that big crease. What that does is it creates more time for me to work the part, get it done. It costs me money if I agree to a price on the repair of the vehicle. Pretty much I'm just losing money unless I require the customer to buy American die stamped parts. They're offered in GM and they should be offered in Ford. These are really good ways also to ask for more money from your customers because I'm gonna have to trim these to fit, and it's just gonna keep costing me more and more money. If I have to fit one edge, then the other edge, then make another adjustment here, you could take a whole day. A whole day, if you're charging $100 an hour, $100 an hour would equal up to obviously $1,000 per day. So you really want to pay attention to these things because you may be taking the hit. If the customer chooses the part for you, they don't know that it's going to take you more time. So guys, ultimately it's our job to kind of manage where the customer wants to do in terms of parts. We need to make him choose the parts that's going to make our job easier, or we need to let them know we're going to charge you more to make the cheap parts fit, which would equal up to the same price as a patch panel. I don't know, I don't even remember what this part costs, but I'm pretty sure the original American die stamp part is going to cost about at least 3 times more than the Chinese stamp part, but you're going to suffer a lot more to get the part done right. So this is not an original part. It's not going to look original, but it also, everything depends on your budget. But there are a lot of things that you need to pay attention to this stuff if you want to start making money for all the time spent.